One.
I think the most important thing is to be free, but free in every meaning. I mean, free to choose whatever they want to do in every age, and free to do the things that they have in mind, not things that the parents maybe they want them to do. And they have to laugh and to play, not only study.
So I still have no children, so I have no idea about any children human rights. That's it.
In every country, every child should have equal rights.
One.
Hello, we are from the USA, and actually we don't know a lot about human rights or children's rights, or not that we are educated on. We actually didn't even know that children in America did not have children's rights. So that was something interesting that we learned.
Yeah, so we didn't know that we were not educated on that, and that we are the only country that doesn't have children's rights. And so right now what it looks like, what we know is that the parents get the rights for the children, but the children are directly dependent from the parents. So if the parents are alcoholics or if they're bad parents, they are not able to provide for their child. So the child does not have the direct rights. So that's all that we know. But that's so sad. That sucks. So hopefully we change that.
So hello, my name is Natalia, I'm 16 years old, I'm from Serbia, Belgrade.
Hi, I'm Vanya, I'm 16 years old, I'm from Novi Sad, from Serbia.
I'm Anna, I'm from Portugal, I'm Portuguese, I'm 17.
My name is Yasmin, I'm 15 years old, I'm from Poland, in Warsaw.
I'm Cristiano, I'm 15 years old, I came from Portugal.
I'm Dorotea, I'm 16 years old and I am from Belgrade, Serbia.
Cześć, mam na imię Anita, mam 15 lat, przyjechałam z Polski.
Hi, I'm Lana, I'm from Serbia and I'm 15 years old.
Oh, I'm Miguel, I have 17, I came from Portugal.
I'm Elena, I'm from Serbia, I'm 17 years old.
Cześć, jestem Maja, mam 13 lat, przyjechałam z Polski.
My name is Yegor, I'm 14 years old. I'm from Serbia.
I'm Paulo, I'm from Portugal, I have 18.
My name is Milica, I'm 18 years old, I'm from Serbia.
My name is Zuza and I'm 15 years old, I'm from Poland.
I am Yara from Portugal, I'm 17.
Меня зовут Карина, мне 15 лет, и я приехала из города Варшава.
My name is Tomas, I'm from Portugal and I decided to join this project because I wanted to know more about children's rights. I think it's very important, and to meet a new place that is Serbia and to meet new people.
Know Your Rights is a project of Mafin production in collaboration with Novi Sad Children's Cultural Center that is supported by Fondacija Novi Sad 2022 European Capital of Culture. Novi Sad Children's Cultural Center from Serbia has applied in partnership with organizations from Portugal, Poland, Slovenia for Erasmus Youth Exchange at Polish National Agency, and it was supported. The aim of Know Your Rights Youth Exchange is to foster learning about UN Convention of Children's Rights in the context of EU values, to engage and empower youngsters through the process of informal learning and intercultural exchange to fight for their rights. The Convention opposes the traditional understanding of the child as an immature and incompetent emerging being who should be protected in the privacy of the family and who is not visible in public life. And research shows that in Serbia about 40% of high school students have never heard of the Convention, and that only 2% of them are well acquainted with it. Results are similar also in other countries in Europe as well, and we recognize this as a serious issue since the Convention was approved 30 years ago. Knowledge and understanding of these rights is one of the basic elements of education for democracy, because insufficient understanding of the concept of children's rights leads to exclusion of children when making decisions that directly affect them, to high levels of peer violence, intolerance towards differences, discrimination against particularly vulnerable groups, etc. Through creative mentorship during youth exchange, children will have the opportunity to think deeply about their rights and the quality of the cultural offer for children. By addressing children's rights issues, children will try to draw the public's attention in a creative and activist way to the fact that they are not infantile beings incapable of critical thinking.
I'm going to give an example about article number 8, which says that every child has the right to their own identity. So in our school we have a boy, he's a makeup artist, a really good one actually, and he often, almost every day, wears makeup to school, and in Portugal by law we have to respect that.
Article number 32. Children should be protected from any work that is endangering their health and development. For example, some children work in fabrics or mines or on the street in really bad working conditions. And when I say bad working conditions, I mean they are working on cold and dirty places and they're not protected. And in our country, minimal age for working is 15 years old. And the most important thing is to sign a contract and to be protected from exploitation.
I'm going to give an example about Article 22, which is a child that has to move to another country has the same rights as the child born in that country. An example is that the Ukrainian refugees that are coming now to Portugal, they are receiving a home and education, so everyone can learn Portuguese and feel integrate with the group.
Tokom ovih 10 dana deca iz Portugala, Srbije i Poljske imaju priliku da kroz interaktivne radionice zapravo spoznaju i nauče šta su njihova prava, na koji način ona mogu da budu prekršena u svakodnevnom životu i kome mogu u tim situacijama da se obrate i na koji način. Ono što je prednost ovakvog načina učenja je da deca zapravo iz različitih zajednica mogu da čuju različite iskustva, kako recimo kultura može da utiče takođe na to kako su određena prava poštovana, zaštićena u njihovim zajednicama i kakvi su mehanizmi zapravo zaštite. Ono što se meni najviše dopada što ovakav način rada interaktivni kroz radionice njima zapravo nudi mogućnost da imenuju svoje iskustva, odnosno da sve ono što doživljavaju već kao neke svakodnevne situacije kršenja svojih prava povežu sa tim kako se ta konkretno prava zovu, a samim tim da vide i specifične mehanizme njihove zaštite. I jedna od najvažnijih stvari zapravo tokom rada na ovim radionicama je i prilika da se oni međusobno upoznaju, da povećaju svoju interkulturalnu osetljivost, da preispitaju sopstvene stereotipe i predrasude, da razumeju kako stereotipi i predrasude nastaju i kako mogu da dovedu do diskriminacije, nasilja ili nekih drugih tretmana koji nastaju upravo usled neprihvatanja i nerazumevanja različitosti. Započeli smo priču o identitetu, razmišljali smo o tome koja lična svojstva, koji delovi identiteta mogu često da budu uvod u diskriminaciju i neprihvatanje različitosti, kršenja prava deteta na različitim nivoima. I nakon toga smo promišljali na koji način Konvencija o pravima deteta zapravo štiti decu od ovakvih tretmana. Imali su priliku da promišljaju kako bi izgledao svet u kom su njihova prava u većoj meri zaštićena i koja prava bi oni možda i dopunili, menjali, drugačije definisali, a kako bi ona možda u većoj meri uvažila ono što je za njih važno u životu. Istovremeno, kroz svako pravo koje je definisano u konvenciji su oni sami pronalazili primere iz svakodnevnog života i razgovarali o tome kako su ta prava zaštićena u njihovim lokalnim zajednicama i koji su mehanizmi uopšte zaštite. I istovremeno pričali smo o tome na koji način se uopšte prati primjena Konvencije o pravima deteta u zemljama, šta je Komitet Ujedinjenih nacija, na koji način on daje preporuke svakoj zemlji kako da se unaprede prava deteta i koji mehanizmi treba da budu zapravo zaštite unapređeni. I jedna od osnovnih stvari o kojima zapravo najviše pričamo na ovom mestu je kako oni u svakodnevnom životu mogu da doprinesu da se prava dece koje su drugačije po bilo kojoj osnovi u manjoj meri krše, odnosno da u većoj meri budu zaštićene.
So I'm going to give you an example about Article 17 that says every child has the right to free information and they need to be informed, and the government should help them be informed and show their information in a language that every child in that country can understand. And I'm going to tell you how it was violated back then in Portugal when we were still a dictatorship, and neither did children nor adults have access to any information from outside, and the information they had access to was very filtered and censored, so no one really knew what was going on.
Article 34 says that the government should protect children from sexual exploitation and sexual abuse of any kind. And in Child Rights Center in Belgrade, they have a book about child rights and about sexual exploitation of children on child-friendly language.
Article 35 says that every kid should be informed about grooming online and chances of becoming the victim of trafficking, and if that happens anywhere in the world, that they have right to call for help. For like examples, medicine, lawyers, education, or anything he or she needs. And the Child Rights Center in Belgrade actually has a platform so kids can inform themselves about all these rights.
31. The right to play, relax, rest, and take part in cultural activities. The child returns from school, and after that it has right to rest and to play.
Jedno od dodatnih prava na koje smo posebno obratili pažnju je pravo dece na participaciju i pravo da oni kažu, ne samo da kažu svoje mišljenje, nego da to njihovo mišljenje bude uzeto u obzir, i prikazali smo im zapravo načine kako je to moguće i razgovarali smo o tome kako u njihovom okruženju postoje primjeri zapravo dobre participacije, uvažavanja prava deteta na svoje mišljenje i da učestvuje zapravo u donošenju svih odluka koje se tiču njihovog života. Jedan poseban deo treninga smo izdvojili vreme i za priču o ekološkim pravima, pravima deteta na zdravu životnu sredinu, s obzirom da ovih dana mnogo pričamo o tome, nevezano samo za pandemiju i pristup određenim lekovima, zaštiti, vodi, čistoj vodi, pijaćoj i tako dalje, nego zagađenom vazduhu i svemu onom što muči mlade kada su u pitanju ekološka prava i prava dece na zdravu životnu sredinu. I ono što me oduševilo zapravo je njihova mašta i njihova kreativnost, njihove ideje na koji način danas ne samo reciklaža može da se sprovodi, nego i upciklaža, kako stvari mogu ponovo da se koriste i na koji način cirkularna ekonomija zapravo je naša budućnost i naša želja da se stvari u što većoj meri koriste na pravi način, da imamo što manje otpada, da svako dete ima bolji ekološki otisak i svaki odrasli da doprinese tome da ekološki dug zemlje u kojoj živimo bude što manji, odnosno da ljudi koji su odgovorni i koji su donosioci odluka rade na tome da politika zaštite prava deteta na zdravu životnu sredinu i ekološka prava budu zaštićena u većoj meri.
I'm going to give you an example of article number 23 is children with disabilities. In Portugal, most of the schools are prepared to receive children with disabilities, but not all of them, so this is the problem.
Article 13. Children have the right to share freely what they think, learn, and feel by drawing, talking, or writing, or any other method, unless they're harming other people.
Article 28 say the children have to need access to the education. In Portugal, children are obliged to go to school since 5 to 18 years old.
Svako dete ima pravo na život i na slobodno razvijanje, što mu u ratnim situacijama nije uvek omogućeno, a to ne bi trebalo da bude tako. Svaka država bi trebala da vam obezbedi uslove za dalje razvijanje i napredovanje. Ovakvu situaciju imaju i deca u Ukrajini i Siriji kojima je oduzeto pravo na razvijanje i slobodan život zbog ratnih uslova.
I will give one example about article number 1. In Portugal you can't buy alcohol until you are 18 years old because before that you are a child and the child can't buy something unhealthy to their grounds.
Articles 21 and 18 are talking about responsibilities of parents and responsibility of people who are taking care of the children who doesn't have parents. So when people want to have a child, they are the most responsible people who are taking care of their child. And when some children don't have parents, the people who are with them, they're called guardians. And the government has to take care of those children and to help the parents with them, and they're the most responsible for all the children in the country.
When parents send the child to dance lessons and child doesn't want to because it's boring or something, and parents don't listen to it, parents break child's right.
Roditelji treba da paze na to šta njihova deca kače na internet i šta rade na internetu, a vlada treba da motiviše medije da kače i da pišu neke zanimljivije i mnogo pametnije stvari po decu i prosto treba da naprave neki sistem da deca ne bi bila žrtve.
It's very important because without it will be no equality and respect for all the children.
Through the fulfillment of these rights, the happiness, comfort and well-being of children and their families are ensured.
Psychological violence. Children who don't have an education. Abuse. Child labor. Bullying.
Fight for poverty.
Adoption.
Volunteer. Create institutions to help children in need.